literally at one point, Trump looks at me, campaigning.
Podcast, potentially, like who to work with, talk to.
All that
makes
stuff.
sense.
I mean, I've told the story before, but I called Jared Kushner, who was fucking absolutely brilliant and another great guy. And I said, hey, listen, there's these kids called the NELK boys. I said, just trust me on this one. I want to bring them on Air Force One with us to Arizona. And then Jared's like, yeah, you're asking him this one, not me. So I asked him and he said yes. So the NELK boys, you know, Steve and the whole crew, they get on the plane and we're in this room in Air Force One. It's like a like conference room with a big table and then he calls us up to his office. He's got a big office on Air Force One. We get in the office and these guys, you know, Steve, and Steve's like the biggest Trump fan ever. So these guys are fucking going crazy in his office. Literally at one point, Trump looks at me. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? And then we go to the rally in Arizona. And Trump does his rally. And he's leaving the stage. And they're playing YMCA and doing his thing. To his brilliance, he saw Steve. And Steve was going crazy. And he calls Steve up on stage with him. And Steve had the whole place just erupt. He's doing YMCA and doing all this stuff. And then after that happened, it was the most viral thing on the internet that day. And then the president agreed to do the podcast. Did the podcast with the NELK boys, did like 6 to 8 million views in a couple hours, and then YouTube pulled it down. And then everybody was talking about it. And then from there on, you know.
He really adopted
the podcast
social
circuit.
media virality podcast circuit. It maybe even contributed
what
to
I said
the
to him.
landslide.